Hello, friends. I'm here to read you the second part of The Princess in Black Takes a Vacation. If you remember, we had just finished the chapter where Princess Magnolia had gone to the beach, and Princess Sneezewort was there, and suddenly a giant sea monster appeared. Shall we see what happens next? Yes, let's. Chapter 6. The Goat Avenger stood tall in the goat pasture, fists on hips, chin raised, smile sparkling. He waited for monsters to come. The goats chewed some grass. The Goat Avenger chopped at the air. He rolled on the grass. He said, "Yah! Yah!" The goats swallowed. Then they chewed some more grass. The Goat Avenger tried out some catchphrases. "Back, monster, back to your infernal pit! Beware! Watch out! Shoo!" One of the goats burped. The Goat Avenger went over to the hole. Monsterland was down there. All week long, monsters had been climbing out of that hole. The Goat Avenger had created his own monster alarm using ropes and bells, but nothing moved. "Hello?" the Goat Avenger whispered. "Monsters?" The goats chewed more grass. Chapter 7. Maybe if I just lie here, the monster will go away, thought Princess Magnolia. "Roar! Roar!" said the sea monster. "Eat people!" The people on the beach screamed. "People are screaming," said Princess Sneezewort. People ran. "People are running," said Princess Sneezewort. "Should we run too?" "Oh, that boy dropped his ice pop in the sand," said Princess Sneezewort. "Eat people!" roared the sea monster. "People! Yum!" Princess Magnolia sighed. "Oh, you're right, Princess Sneezewort," she said. "We should run." Some say that princesses don't run, but these two did. They ran very fast. Princess Sneezewort ran toward an ice pop stand. Princess Magnolia ran toward a bathing tent. She needed her disguise, and fast. Nobody knew that prim and perfect Princess Magnolia was secretly the Princess in Black. But she had to keep the sea monster from eating people, especially Princess Sneezewort. After all, that's what friends are for. Chapter 8. Duff the goat boy sat and watched the goats chew. His mask had itched, his cape had chafed, so he'd taken them off. He wished he'd brought a book. "Clang, clang, clang! The monster alarm," said Duff. Duff shoved on his mask. He tried on his cape. He was no longer Duff the goat boy. "Clang, clang!" The Goat Avenger put his fists on his hip and said, "Ha-ha!" Nothing came out of the hole. "Clang, clang!" The rope on the monster alarm was wiggling. The gold bells were clanging, but there was no monster in sight. Chapter 9. The Princess in Black stood on the beach. She said, "Sea monster, you may not eat people." "Roar!" said the sea monster. Its tail slapped the water, and a wave crashed to shore. "Maybe it can't hear me," she thought. The Princess in Black climbed onto a rock. She cupped her hands around her mouth. She said, "Behave, beast!" "Roar! Roar!" said the sea monster. Its tail whipped the beach. It barely missed the ice pop stand. "Maybe it still can't hear me," she thought. She leaped onto his tail. She started to run up. Suddenly, the tail lifted into the air. The Princess in Black slipped. Then she slipped some more. She grabbed the tail and hugged it tight. "Don't look down," she told herself. She looked down. She gasped. The bathing tents looked like pebbles. The people looked like ants. Oh my goodness, my friend, she's up so high. A bird landed on her shoulder. Squawk, said the princess in black. That meant, could you fly me down? Squawk, squawk, said the bird. That meant, so sorry, but you're too heavy. Squawk, said the princess in black. That meant, this was supposed to be a vacation. Chapter 10. The Goat Avenger squinted into the hole. Not so much as a tentacle appeared. Then, what was setting off the monster alarm? A mystery. The Goat Avenger straightened his mask. He tightened his cape a little too tight. He loosened his cape. Then he followed the rope back to the tree. A furry creature was caught in the rope. It was flailing. It was squeaking. It was a squirrel! Clang, clang! At last, a monster, said the Goat Avenger. A nearby goat bleated doubtfully. Meh. A squirrel could be a monster, the Goat Avenger explained to the doubtful goat. If you're an acorn. The Goat Avenger freed the squirrel. He said, don't eat any goats. The squirrel squeaked. It ran away, off to find acorns to terrorize. The goat said, ma. That probably meant that they were proud of the Goat Avenger. But the Goat Avenger shrugged. He'd had his heart set on a real monster, a scary monster. Okay, my friends, that's all we have time for now. Goodbye.